Let's have a discussion about mindset and how it may be affecting your life. An individual with a fixed mentality accepts that we're dealt a specific hand upon entering the world, and that is all it is to it, and that's it, right? Our insight, abilities, gifts, and essential capacities are fixed, and no one can do anything about it. Individuals with this outlook invest more energy and time, pretty much concealing their shortcomings and their inadequacies, and successfully reinforce them in their mind with this type of thinking. They abstain from difficulties or doing anything out of their usual range of familiarity, and often aren't inspired to do anything outside of what they're normally doing, right? And a lot of that is because of paranoia and fear of coming up short or looking dumb or just straight failing, right? That's when they say you either have it or you don't have it. That's a common saying that people have, right? Pretty much leaving everybody's true capacity still up in the air, right? Because you're not pushing yourself. And no work changes that way. You don't become better. They invest a ton of energy passing judgment on themselves and other people and feeling undermined by others. And if someone else is doing good, if someone's doing good, it's their time, they're living prosperous, they become jealous of that, right? And they think it's their fault that they're not doing well. They don't like analysis and surround themselves with people who won't ever change them or ever challenge them or actually inspire them. They frequently make excuses or they rationalize whatever difficult situations that they have is that they have, I have no control over this. There's nothing I could do. They pretty much just throw their hands up and just accept things for what they are. These thought patterns are taught early in life. Usually, it comes out of our household, it comes from our parents, it's taught in the school system, the way the school system is set up, right? Because school teaches you that there's only one answer to problems, and there's only one way to get to the problems, and it's either one right or wrong answer. And we know that life doesn't work that way. There's many ways to solve problems. There's always answers to a problem. There's always something that you can do, right? You never have to accept things for where they are. The thing is, you have to change your mindset and be able to look at things in an abstract way, right? You look at things all the way around. You have to develop this ability, whereas you think, right? And a lot of times the school system eliminates that because everything is so fixed and so rigid. You got to change your mindset. To be able to achieve, you got to be able to kind of, how can I put it, man? You got to kind of be able to, like I said, think outside the box. Be a free thinker. Be able to think separately from groupthink, right? Groupthink is bad. You never challenge yourself. You never grow. Just basically groupthink. You kind of have to do what scientists do, man. Scientists look at things, they look at problems, and they figure it out. It might take them time, but they figure it out, right? We always know that having fixed ways of doing things is not always true. And it stunts your growth, and it's a problem. It stops problem solving. Problem solving is real big, and a lot of that is stopped in our kids at a young age in the household and in our school system. We have to stop doing that with ourselves and installing that mindset in our kids, right? If we want to change a thing, change comes from thought. You want to change a situation, that comes from thoughts, that comes from ideas. That's the best way to do it because no one else is going to give it to you. Now, you can model after someone else's success. You can see what someone else is doing, and you can kind of model yourself after their patterns. But even with that, you have to be a free thinker because you're going to have the naysayers. And when you start to break away from the group, the naysayers are going to come in and try to put that negative energy on what you're doing. You got to stay away from that. Keep the mindset. Don't have a fixed mindset. Have a mindset of growth and change. Don't box yourself in, man. A lot of us that come from inner city environments, that's a defensive mechanism. It's a protective mechanism. Our minds are programmed to keep us safe. But sometimes keeping us safe keeps you stuck. We got to shake that. You got to shake that. You have to be able to look at yourself, evaluate yourself and your circumstances, and figure out, again, figure out what you could do to change it, and then take those steps. That's it. That's when we cut it. I hope what I shared with you today was helpful. Help you think about something, about your situation, give you a new perspective on what you might be going through. It might help get you out of it. That's it, man. Thank you for your time today. If you have any questions, or any comments, leave them down in the section below or send me a message. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. Have a great day.